I went from strict to stricto, strict. Understand? Only person I owe is myself. Stricto. I went from strict to stricto, strict. Understand? Only person I owe is myself. Stricto. I went from strict to stricto, strict. Understand? Only person I owe is myself.
Yes, people. Welcome back to my channel. Big Stricto here. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, whatever it is that these other YouTubers tell you to do, but do it for me. Apologies for the lateness. This is an emergency. It's an emergency, so not everything was in order, but nonetheless, we are here, and I've got a special guest with me. You might know him as hold on, let me introduce him. Yo, Yard man.
You better introduce her properly, fam. What are you doing, man?
What you saying, my guy? What you saying?
I'm just here, man. As the people know, this was like a late minute one, we just jump
emergency.
Yeah.
Emergency. We had to call an emergency meeting, man. Listen, me and Yard man have been trying to get
that's what it is.
It's an emergency meeting.
Yeah.
We've been trying to get this show going on for the last few months now, but our schedules haven't really aligned. But today we've managed to get it popping, get it going. So yeah, here we are, man, and we're gonna go straight into it, man. Because I was watching your interview with Robbie. You know what? Yeah, me and you always have the same chat every time I see you after the game. Like we always have the same chat.
Yeah.
And your chat has been consistent. You've said the same thing. People can go back on the years back and they'll see you've been saying the same thing. And whereas for me, my chat has changed here and there. But before I go into it, Yardman, yeah, I just want to play something just for context, so people understand my personal journey in this whole debacle of Arteta. Let me just play this. I want the people to just watch this, because what I've been seeing a lot of people saying in regards to like with me, flip flop. That's one, and again, I own it. Another one is an Arteta sexual. He loves Arteta. It's Arteta FC. It's not Arsenal FC. So I just want to clarify my position one more time. So I'm gonna play this little something that I compiled, yeah, and I'm gonna pause it in between. But yeah, so check this out.
Do you know what? This guy wants to live that Pep life. He loves Pep so much, he's probably jealous of Pep's wife. He's setting out the cones, hoping that Pep sees. He used to like Coke, but now he likes Pep.
That's me first of all, yeah, like at that point in time, that's me rapping, trying to get this guy out of the club, yeah? That was me rapping, getting the guy out of the club. I think that game was that 3 years ago. I think that was Etihad away. I think we got slapped. I think it was like 5-0, 6-0, whatever it was. We got slapped heavy in that. I was there. I traveled from London to Manchester. Yeah, 3 hours there, 3 hours back. My time and money wasted. Not entertaining football. I think Xhaka got sent off. Defense was awful. Attack was awful. Yeah, that was one. Yeah, this is
the back of a 2-0 loss to
Arteta out.
Yeah, straight away.
Arteta out. Don't waste no time.
It's the first game of the season, bro.
First game of the season. First game of the season. Out. Enough. I've seen enough. I don't want to see the other remaining. First game of the season. Brentford away. 2-0. The same game Ivan Toney was tweeting, just kicking about with the boys. Something to that nature. Yeah?
Yeah.
I didn't even wait for Cecil to finish his talk.
Fucking waste no time. Arteta out.
Great to see you.
Yeah, and then here's this one now. Yeah, this is the last one. I don't want to bore people too much. Yeah, but this is where we lost. Oh no, we won 3-1. Yeah, I've been slightly consistent with my inconsistency, if that makes sense. But I've always said the same thing. Kroenke out. Kroenke's out. Kroenke's out.
And I know you came down early because you went to the protest, didn't you?
Yeah.
How was it?
No one was there, Robbie.
Oh, weren't many people there?
Yeah, weren't many people there.
So that's that, yeah? So that's that. So I just had to make it clear. Now, moving forward, we are where we are now. This is what? Arteta's fifth season. Fifth season at Arsenal.
Yeah, December make it. December make it his fifth season. Time come December. So yeah, it's fifth season in 2019 December.
Right.
So we're doing 25 now. So yeah, fifth season.
It's going into his fifth season. Now for me, and the reason why I have, if you want to call it change my tone, or you want to call it giving him a chance, is because over the years, I've seen progression with Arsenal. I've seen progression under Arteta. Initially, it wasn't there. I never saw it. I didn't like the direction. I didn't like the trajectory. I just didn't enjoy the football. You've been with me in these games. Like, we go to the games together. We've sat together. We went to Crystal Palace. I remember me and you sat in Crystal Palace. What's an awful game. Awful game of football. Aubameyang up front. Yeah, he was scoring goals, but the football was awful. The football was awful. Now, fast forward 2 seasons ago, where we were talking about top 4. That was the dream. That was the dream. That was the dream. Was top 4.
That was some people dream. Man, like a rabbit dream. For top 4, and I'm saying no. If we want top 4, we have to strive for first place, and then if we fall, maybe we'll come second or third. But we can't actually set our aim for getting top 4. You understand? But yeah, go on.
Yeah. I mean, ultimately, for me, the main thing is the major trophy, bro. The main thing. Like, in fact, I'm even happy enough to say I don't care about an FA Cup. If that comes, that's cool. I don't care about an FA Cup. What I want is the one that has eluded us for so long. That's the Premier League and the Champions League. Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna be realistic. I don't think we have a chance. I don't think we're winning the Champions League anytime soon. I'm gonna be realistic. I can hang my hat on that. We're not winning that anytime soon. But the Premier League, over these past 3 seasons, have become closer than what I even expected. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. We've come closer than even expected. Last season and the season before, especially the season before, where no one even expected us to be where we was. But we were, and I thought it was fluke. The following season, we followed up the same trajectory, fell short by 1 point. So what I want to know, Yardman, where are you with the progress of this club today?
Well, my point of view have never changed, and it will always be the same. I just know that this manager is take us as far as he can take us. And for what I see, 2021, 22, 23, he just let me be, 22, 21, 21, 22, when we come second. 22, 23, yeah. I'm mixing it up. Was it 22, 23, we come second first.
Mm-hmm.
Then 23, 24, the same thing. And then 24, 25 season, we might get second. We never know, because Nottingham Forest is still there. They're still at 6. They lose Saturday, innit?
Yeah, they lose. So what's 6 points
behind us? We go into their ground to play.
Mm-hmm.
You see what it is like. They have the man Chris Wood can't stop score. And so for me, people that's been talking about we have the best defensive record in the Premier League, but that doesn't show on paper. It's shown on paper, but on the pitch, it's not showing, because we are dropping points. We're losing game like when you spray and try to catch fly during the summer, and points from we're dropping points like fly. We don't have anything consistency going on. The manager, I just feel like these players lose faith. Declan Rice is playing out of position. We're not seeing the Rose Rice in Saliba. See Gabriel Mangales, he still have up his enthusiasm, but I mean everything is just all up in the air. And when Pep having a bad day, a bad season, Mikel Arteta have a bad season. When Pep having a good season, Mikel Arteta have a good season, but he's just going to follow behind him. So for me, I just see this brother just doing whatever him see Pep doing, and it's not getting any better. And is it that we're going to stick with him? Because if you look, really and truly, we need to rebuild. Because come the summer, it's not just one centre half from number 9 we need. People saying, "Oh, get a number 9." No, we need
How many? How many you think? How many signings you think we need?
we to compete.
Because we're competing already, yeah. But what? How many you think we need?
I don't. We're competing because take for instance, what if City did ever to be say 70% like what they was last season? I don't think we'll be in second. You understand? So we need about 6 players. We need 6 players for we to be even challenging anything next season because City's gonna come good. It's just a matter of time for Liverpool to start do something. Not Liverpool, sorry, Chelsea to start doing something tremendous because you know that they got 99% of their players under 23, under 24. They don't got anybody over the age of 26 there. So when they click, they're going to click. It's just the right manager to just and put that together like what you see Arteta coming at Liverpool and do. You understand? So are we going to depend on, okay, I don't think Isak going to come. I don't believe Isak going to come to Arsenal for split seconds because this guy going to look. If Salah go, yeah, then definitely Liverpool going to go for Isak with that money because they will get money for Salah. If he go, sign a new deal.
You don't want to sign a new deal, so he can run it down and they won't get nothing.
But
they won't get nothing.
Even so, if Salah go and they don't get any money for Salah, remember they didn't spend in the summer. They get Chiesa on loan. I think they paid 10 million for him and for so they don't spend money.
They bought him for 16 mil. 16.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they don't really spend any money. So they can go out there and spend 130 million on Isak easily. You understand? Because they're gonna they finish high in the Champions League last season. They finish in high. They're going for it again. So they have another 2 games to see where they're going to finish. So that money, they're going for the Carabao Cup, the FA Cup, they win the Premier League. So winning the Premier League and far they're going to Champions League, winning the the Carabao Cup, well, they're going to the final. So that money alone could pay for Isak.
Okay, but that's one section. That's Isak. That's to replace Salah. Yeah. And then Van Dijk hasn't signed a new contract yet. Trent hasn't signed a new contract yet. So their midfield is Gravenberch, who has played well this season, by the way. Yeah,
don't forget. Even you say Gravenberch, you still have what's his name? Scored yesterday the second goal. Szoboszlai, yeah. And if you look at those 2 players, those 2 players didn't feature in club last season.
Szoboszlai did, but he was shit.
No. He didn't really feature. He did. Gravenberch really doesn't get any game last season because
Gravenberch didn't. Yeah. Because of the position Liverpool were playing him. But Szoboszlai did, but he weren't the same player last season.
So come back to Arsenal. When I say that they need 6 players, we definitely need a goalkeeper.
I agree.
We don't see what's it, Neto? That brother. I don't see that brother in goal. Maybe we're wrong. The little blip that we see in the Champions League.
He's not a goalkeeper, bro. He's not a goalkeeper.
We can be wrong. So we're gonna need a goalkeeper. Yeah. We're gonna need somebody to replace William Saliba or Gabriel if they get injured. Rabbit tell me that Timber play in centre half, but is he a real natural centre half? No. So we don't trust Kibbe up there. And he's the only one to replace, and we use Timber, but we still need to go and get a proper centre half who's gonna fit in if Gabriel or Saliba get injured, or he's gonna give them a run for their money. So Mikel Arteta should have it. I don't know who to start. Just like what Pep have 4 centre half there. Yeah, maybe a couple of them get injured now, but he got 4 where he can pick from at any given day, match day. We're gonna need midfielder because Thomas Partey, I don't think he's gonna have the same energy next season. Yeah,
he's older than us, bro.
Yeah, so we look at Declan Rice. From he buy Declan Rice, him not playing Declan Rice is in his natural position. When West Ham go and win the Conference League, Declan Rice wasn't playing at 8 or 7. He was playing as a 5 and 6. Yeah. So for we to stop leaking goal, losing game, secure about the back four, and put back your holding midfielder, that is Declan Rice. Left him there. Yeah. Go out there and get a 8. So we need a goalkeeper, a centre half, a midfielder. We definitely need somebody over there for Saka. Yeah. We know that Leonard Trossard maybe leave in the summer because speculation that he was going this summer to Qatar or what's it?
He was going Arab.
Yeah, he was going over there. So maybe they will look to cash in on him this time around. So we're going to need somebody over there as well. We know that Raheem Sterling going to go back to Chelsea. So we only leave with Gabriel Martinelli. So we're going to need somebody left and right. So that's 2. And we're going to need a number.
Tomiyasu and Tomiyasu as well.
Tomiyasu, boy, I'm not going to play any more game because I'm going to do an operation. I'm supposed to do an operation this week, or if I'm not do it already. So we're not going to see back him for the rest of the season. So he didn't play none at all this season. So look at it, we're going to need them sort of player if we going to actually do anything in the Premier League next season, because Man City not going to sit still. That's something for sure. Man City going to get better. Pep not going to have two year in a row running like how they're playing now. So as far as we know, they're going to get better. Liverpool going to win the Premier League, so they're going to strengthen. So like I said, they're going to get money winning the Premier League that for 40-50 million. They how long they're going to Champions League, that's another 50 million again. They're running in the Carabao Cup. So they're going to have money to spend.
So, okay, I mean, I hear that. I hear definitely the part on City. I think City are gonna. I mean, you saw City already in the January transfer window. They were trying to fix. They were trying to fix this season from January. They were spending. They were already throwing money. So no doubt, come the summertime, they're going to put a lot of money into trying to make sure Pep has all the tools and resources available to him. Now, for us going into next season, obviously you want Arteta out.
Definitely.
So going into next season, how does that look like for you then? Like, obviously, if Arteta's gone, who's coming in? Who are you trusting with the supposed money that we're gonna get from the board and the owners and whoever is running the damn transfers? So who would you want to come in?
When we're talking about manager, we have to remember that manager, you can get manager anytime, any manager available. It's not like players where you have to either go into the club. Managers available. You have Bayer Leverkusen manager. You have Xavi available. Look, oh my God, Robin van Persie just become a manager over in Dutch.
Fuck that guy, bro.
Yeah. So it's the same team that Arnestad left. Yeah. They sacked that manager, and now Robin van Persie is the manager. So when you look at it now, you're looking at club going for younger manager who just coming out of their career, retire from their career. They're coming to be management. And like I said, Alonso is there.
Alonso ain't coming to us. Alonso's going to Madrid.
But okay then. So if Alonso go to Madrid, what's going to happen to Madrid manager?
I'm imagining he's either retiring.
We just don't know.
I'm imagining he's retiring, but also bear in mind, the Madrid. I don't think Madrid is a perfect example to get a Madrid manager, because to get a Madrid manager, you have to remember it's almost like getting a PSG manager. These men that go to Madrid have an expectation at the first interview. Yeah, the first interview, when they come and sit down with the Arsenal board of directors and they say to them, all right, you want me to be at this club? How much are you giving me in this window to spend? And at that point, my man is walking out and he's telling them, don't call my phone again. don't call my phone again. Because what is going to happen is we have a lot of these mega clubs who we are not nowhere near Madrid. Madrid is probably in fact, Madrid is the football club in club football. So if their manager was to come to Arsenal, yeah, he's expecting Arsenal to spend big. And not to spend big in one window, to spend big during his duration. And then on top of that, he's going to add a clause if he gets sacked, how much he wants. That's another like 20, 30 mil, 40 mil, just to get rid of him. So for me, when I look at anything coming from those top clubs there, to me, it almost seems like unless the club are willing to back that manager, there's no point. There's no point. And that's why Arteta fits in perfectly. When Arteta first came, I didn't want Arteta because as far as I was concerned, Arteta is going to be a cranky fanboy. It's his first job. He's not going to go against the grain. He's going to fall in line because this is his first job. He doesn't want to upset too many big. That's why I didn't want him. I wanted someone reputable, someone that's had experience, someone that can sit and say, look, like, for example, like Conte, like what Conte did at Spurs when he went in the press conference and aired out the whole laundry. You're not going to get that from Arteta.
No.
Do you know what I'm saying? You're not going to get that. So I was against that in the first place. But I tell you what, and I saw you and Robbie going back to back with this one. And I tell you what changed my mind on Arteta was the first season we competed when nobody expected us to compete. And this guy just done a madness as far as I know we didn't win. So I'm not gonna celebrate not winning. I'm not saying that. For anyone tries to say, oh, you're celebrating no. The bigger picture. When this guy came, the first season had us competing. Nobody expected it. The football was fluent. We was getting the best out of Saka, getting the best out of our defense, getting the best out of our middle. It wasn't just coincidence. It was like the players trusted their role, they knew what they were doing, and they trusted what the manager was doing for them. It didn't matter who it was. We were just moving in the right way. Do you understand? And that's where at that point I went from Arteta out to, do you know what? Let me give my man his let me give him his lack of a better word, respect.
Yeah.
Let me give him his respect. Yeah. And for me, I watch your interview, and bare times when I watch your interview live, I'm in the ground. I'm like, you can hear me in the background. I know you can hear me because I'm shouting in your ear, like, what's this brother saying? Do you know what I'm saying? But I get your point. It's you want the trophies. That's where everything comes. That's where the full respect comes in. But what I'm saying to you, are you not giving this guy anything?
Okay, I've been asked that question over and over, and people saying that when Mikel Arteta come in, where the club was, and I look back where the club was. We have Abba, Lacazette, we have Socrates, we have the midfield, Pedacek, we have all of them, but that was the same team Unai Emery take us to a European League final with.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So if that team was that bad, even though European League is a knockout league, I understand, yeah, but he take us to a final. That is the same team he used to take us to the FA Cup semi-final. We haven't played the semi-final, so it was at semi-final stage.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the same team. Now, they saying that, oh, this player was like most people were saying that Lacazette, Bamian, Ozil, the whole of them was like Arsenal was, they were doing Arsenal a favour. And big wages and all of these things. But these players, if you pick them off, Lacazette, when Mikel Arteta come in, Lacazette have to be doing the tracking back, running box to box, defending. At one point, I remember him helping out Saka when Saka used to play on the left there.
On the left, right, yeah.
He was to help out Saka running back. Like, you didn't pay 50 million for Lacazette to come and do that. You understand? So by the time the guy to run back to get back up there to try and score, he's tired. And then he's burning out. That's how they get injured. Abanyam is the same thing. At one point, Abanyam playing left back. Yeah, running up on the pitch. And You can't have in these players. Mesut Ozil is a luxury player as much as though people don't like him. As much as though people, I believe that he's a lazy player. But looking back on Mesut Ozil, he's a luxury player. You have to know how to use this player. This is the same player Germany used to win a World Cup. He wasn't. He was one of the main man in midfield for Germany when they win the World Cup. Without him, people were saying that Germany wouldn't win the World Cup without Mesut Ozil. You understand? So you have player like that, and that is what you call world class player. I'm not just talking player who just come in the Premier League and they score maybe a 10, 15 goal and they do it for 2, 3 seasons. And they say, oh, they're world class. That's just world class. When you go on the world stage and win something with the world and with your country, you're world class. You beat the world, and you have player like that. But guess what? There is a difference between coming there and as a manager and having this big ego and feel like you are the one, your chest up in the air, everybody have to listen to you, and you are the man now. If you don't listen to me, you're out. Look what you see Arne Slot do. Arne Slot never do that with Liverpool. He come in and he just, okay, make everybody feel at home, make everybody feel good. He never use that big ego. He just slightly tweak it. Gravenberg, who wasn't playing, him look at him and said, in the summer, you're gonna be my midfield. I see potential in you. Yeah.
Let me just come in. When we signed Laka, I think we signed Laka first, and then we signed Oba after.
Yeah.
When we signed Laka, fantastic player, baller.
Yeah.
He's very in fact,
The French league at the time, even though French league is not a big league, but yeah, he was doing this. That's why we're buying for 50 mil.
we bought him for 50 mil, and then after that we went to buy Aubameyang.
Yeah.
And I think the problem was we fixed our forward line, but then everything else behind that, minus Özil and maybe Sanchez or did Sanchez
Sanchez left.
Sanchez left. Yeah, Sanchez left.
Manuel.
Giroud left as well. So we was imbalanced. We had those two, and in actual fact, we had Abba really, because he was the one scoring the goals.
Mhm.
We had Abba, and then everything else was shit. Had Bellerin right back.
Yeah.
Had what's this brother now that's in Atalanta?
What was position?
Kolasinac.
Yeah.
Well,
In defense and Kalashinash, and we used to play thingy there from Germany. What's his name? Kalashinash in defense. We Chelsea one they will get from Chelsea. David.
David Luiz. Yes, David Luiz. So the point I'm trying to make here, I think actually, I'll be real. I think when Arteta got rid of Aubameyang, or when he stripped him of his captaincy, that Tottenham game, I think it was that game against Tottenham at the Emirates, where he had to make that big call. And you know what? Yeah, that's when I started to rate him. You can look back at my interview, on AFTV. That's when I started to rate him. Because for years, I've watched people take the piss out of Arsenal. I've watched people come and not pull their weight. For years, I've seen Alexis Sanchez chasing the ball like a dog, turning around, no one pressing with him. Him getting frustrated, like what's going on? For years, we saw that. And Aubameyang comes, he's scoring our goals, but you could see for him, it was like he was on holiday sometimes. Like we're winning games, not winning trophies. You're there in the changing room doing all this shenanigans, posting videos, bruv. Like we're trying to win. We've just won a game. Why are you acting like we've just won the league? And then you watch the all or nothing thing where my man's meant to come back. He's not coming back. Or at least he's not reporting back to the necessary people. Bruv, you're taking a piss. You have to go. Don't give a fuck who you are, bro. Don't give a fuck if you've scored 30, 40, 100. You're not bigger than the club. And I think I rate Arteta because Arteta had to remind him. Now, when I look at all the great managers, I look at Jose Mourinho, I look at Alex Ferguson, I look at even Pep. Them man will get rid of anyone that's not towing the line. And that's when I started to respect Arteta. I was like, you know what? This guy actually got something about him. Like he's not scared to make the big calls. Now, where I admit and I agree he got it wrong was not even trying to replace him. Was not even trying to replace Aubameyang. Was not even trying to replace Lacazette. Or even if he tried to replace Jesus, ain't good enough to even be mentioned with Lacazette. His input as a goal scorer is not even the same as Lacazette. His effectiveness in games is not the same as that. So I can agree with that. But I think I look at the bigger picture and I was thinking, even when we had fucking Aubameyang, when we had Lacazette, where the fuck was we? The reason why we went to that final was because we were so shit. We were trying to win it to get to the Champions League. We were trying to win the Europa to get. We couldn't even win it. You talked about Emery saying that Emery's team, bro. Emery's supposed to be a specialist in Europa. That's his thing. That's the only trophies. Huh?
You take us to a final in the first season.
He's supposed to win it.
Yeah, but you go to a finals. That's what. That's like. Yeah, you're supposed to win it, but
remember in the Euros when Louis van Gaal changed the goalkeepers.
Yeah.
Changed
the penalty shootout.
Yeah, for the penalty, because that guy is a penalty saver. He's a specialist. So he changed him. So I expect the same when Unai Emery take us to a final. I don't care whether it's Europa, but if Europa being his specialty, I don't expect to be humiliated, bro, by a London rival 4-1, or I don't even know what it was in Baku. 4-1. Not 2-1, not on penalties. 4-1.
So you ask a question that what Mikel Arteta done, and yes, they said him come and turn on the team and make us challenging.
No, it's true. He didn't. They didn't say that.
We both see that we're not hiding from the fact that is not true. But you have get the club and the team to do that, and you have get the time. So that should be something that we give him praise for, because you have to remember, like I said, you get time, yeah, and you get the funds to do all of that, yeah. So we give him ratings and said, "Oh, Mikel Arteta changed the team around." Okay, but he never do it on a shoestring. You never do it. Look at how many players Mikel Arteta buy where he's not even featuring at Arsenal now. How many players out there on loan? You have
the Brazilian brother.
You have Lokonga on loan.
Yeah,
Chavaris on loan.
Yeah.
You got
Marquinhos. Fabio Vieira
on loan. Marquinhos on loan. Yeah. Who else out there on loan? And Emil Smith Rowe is out there. Well, not Emil Smith.
He's not his player, yeah.
This is out there on loan, but that's not his buy. Yeah. So him have all that player. Plus, people don't even remember. Oh, Mikel Arteta go to Chelsea and take a 32-year-old, letting this guy William know that we're gonna build a team around you. You remember what William done? Rip up his contract, don't ask for a penny, and just say, "Listen, I'm out," and go back to Brazil.
Yeah, because
then he come back to go Fulham, and look at William now at Fulham. Last season, the season before, So when we're talking about what Mikel Arteta do, yes, give him the praise. Mikel Arteta bring Arsenal to competing now, but is it competing should be what we settle for?
No, of course not.
I see where you have 2 seasons, you have the opportunity, you hold the trophy with one hand, and just to have the next hand up, and just to bring it across and hold it and put it in the air. You couldn't do that 2 seasons in a row. Now this season, supposedly this season supposed to be our season now, because the first season there was inexperience, so we have to give then. So put the first season that he went to the pick up and come second behind Man City, there was inexperience. The second season, the same thing. Then them just getting their foot on the ground, they settle now. Yeah, there was inexperience. Now they get their foot on the ground, they land now, they settle, everybody ready, everybody know what to do, everybody know what it takes. This season, are we any better? We even worse, because last season we didn't lose the Premier League in February. We definitely did not. We was ripping it up in February, giving every game that we play, if it's not 5, it's 4. Yeah, we get Golden Gloves last season. Yeah, this season nobody can say that we're better. We're regressing. We're not progressing because we actually 11. Okay, we'll have a game now. We're going to Nottingham Forest
Forest, yeah.
tomorrow, Wednesday. Nobody going to Nottingham Forest and believe that we can go there and win. Nobody believe that, because if we could beat West Ham at home, we're really and truly going to go. Even though Nottingham Forest, I mean, I believe I was saying to somebody that, you know what, I believe this is going to bite them in the bum so bad, because if they're going to finish, possibly they will finish in the top 10, but next season I know that Nottingham Forest is going to get relegated because they're going to burn out, because you cannot go through the season having 30% of the ball, yeah, for the whole entire season. Your average 30, 35, maybe possibly be the highest it will take them is 40. You're going to burn out.
It's like
Yeah.
Leicester. Same thing happened to Leicester.
So when you look, we're going to go Nottingham Forest. They're going to say, you know what? We're 6 points behind them. If we beat them, we're 3 points behind them. And when we don't sure if they're going to beat, we're going to a Manu after. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going Manu. They were looking at, if they don't beat Manu and we win our next game, we in second. So people thinking like, raw, where we at? Mikel Arteta, this is not getting any better. So you believe now, is the cranky going to trust him with money to rebuild back this side? Even Mustafi we have at the club. Yeah, I forgot about Mustafi. Yeah? Is the cranky going to really trust him enough to
Yes.
No.
Answer is yes. Answer is yes. Because
you see that they're giving him 300 million to spend?
yes.
To go and get Benjamin Sesko, or people saying that we're going to get Isak. How much we're going to pay for them?
No, I think the Cronkies are happy with Arteta. That's ultimately the realness, and I get why a lot of people jump on the Cronkies, me included. I jump on the Cronkies for
What for? Why?
for many things, and I tell you,
But hold on. But you like cannot. Before you say that, let me put it straight. You like cannot jump on the cranky for not spending. The only thing I see the cranky, I would say, I want the cranky to do way much better is have ambition for the club. Because if I believe that they I not believe we see clearly they give Mikel Arteta the chance. Even remember when Mikel Arteta come there and see a man that is the Premier League golden boots in ABBA, and you get rid of him and you don't replace him. And nobody say nothing about that. Oh, Abba was a bad egg, so you get it good. But did you replace him? You have to go out there and get back a golden boots, a man who's going to come and scores 20, 25 goals. You didn't do that. You understand?
but how can you say that that's the only thing they should be doing is having ambition. That's as far as I'm concerned. That's if you look at Todd Bowley at Chelsea, might not be going right, but you can see he's got ambition. How does he do it? He's throwing money. Even you yourself has admitted that when Chelsea click, they're gonna be a problem. Our owners show no ambition, bro.
With Chelsea with Tom Bowley, even though Chelsea gonna protest and whatever, I don't know what they're protesting about. But even with Chelsea, with Chelsea, the problem with that it was the owner who was actually buying the player. And that was a problem with Chelsea. He was just looking at, if Manchester United going for a player, I'm going to first it. I'm going to throw 20, 25, 30 million more to the club and get that player. That was what Tamboli was doing to the club. You understand? But throwing money at it, yeah. Every club now would like the owner to throw money in the club and buy the best player we can ever get. Arsenal is not under no financial difficulty, yeah. So looking at it,
and there's your answer right there, my guy. That's the answer right there. We are not in financial. Where was our profits the other day? We are in profits. Everything is beautiful with the club. And that is my problem right there. Yeah. We are doing well. You're buying season ticket. You're buying, what's that jacket you're wearing? Is it an Arsenal jacket?
It have to be an Arsenal jacket.
Right. You're buying Arsenal jacket. Everything is nice. They're finishing in top 4. They're going round 16 or whatever round in the Champions League. And that is my problem. You're saying the only thing you don't like about them is, for me, that is it's like saying you like girl that has a bum. That like a girl that you
No,
like a girl that's.
you're saying that. I'm
No, I'm
saying,
just saying. I'm
I'm saying that I like a
I'm just trying
girl.
to analogize it.
I don't care. I don't care if she have a big bum. I just care about her ambition, her mindset. That's what I care about. That's what I have a problem with the cranky with. The cranky with the LA Rams, they want LA Rams to lift him up trophy. They don't want Arsenal to do that. So if they were putting the pressure on Mikel Arteta and let him know that, listen, we need that golden nugget. I don't believe they're doing that.
They don't need to. This why I don't want them. They don't need to, because as far as they're concerned, everything at Arsenal is running smoothly. I told you before the start of the.
So who is gonna go next? Cranky or Arteta? Who's gonna go next?
Of course, it's probably going to be Arteta, because
Thank you very much.
he's not the owner. He's not the owner. But I'm telling you,
we sitting down there and getting on the cranky back. They're not gonna leave the club. They're not gonna sell. You see that guy from what's that music website called what's that, not Elam,
Spotify.
Spotify. That's Spotify. The next one, not Appleman. The next one, the orange looking one. Yeah, Spotify have bloody, what's that one called? That guy was trying to buy the club.
Another Spotify, brother.
No, it wasn't Spotify.
I'm sure it was Spotify.
No, man, it was but anyway,
yeah.
See people coming to buy the club and the cranky not selling because they don't have to sell. That is part of their portfolio. Arsenal is part of their portfolio. You know what they're billing? They're billing a bloody franchise of sports club, so they're not going to sell. But what we as fans need to do is to start put pressure. And the only way we can put pressure on the cranky is to leave empty seat. We have a ticket, but we don't go into the game. We stand up outside and we protest. We need changes, and we need changes from the top. And what the changes we need you to have ambition to say, you know what, we need trophy to come into the club. Mikel Arteta should never ever look down on the Carabao Cup. You should never look down on that cup. You should take that cup as, we know what, this is my stepping stone. You know, I have to win this cup. When you see Pep come into the Premier League, Pep never looked down on the Carabao Cup. He used the strongest player that him have to play the Carabao Cup, because you know what, that's the first trophy up for grab. And if we can win this first one, this set a precedent that we can go on and win more. Mikel Arteta believed that the Carabao Cup is nothing. From him being there, it is nothing. FA Cup, it is nothing. You don't take it serious. You understand?
I mean, he's one. I mean, here's the thing here with that. Yeah, you see, you're talking about ambition. The same, you know, I've seen fans get on Arteta. It's only won the FA Cup. This is even before the 750 mil even. He's only won the FA Cup. Now he doesn't win. He hasn't won. He hasn't had a cup run or a trophy run in 4.5 years, and it's the same stick people are using to beat him with now. It's like, hold on, you wasn't happy when he won the FA Cup. You look down. I mean, not talking about you specifically, because I don't know your stance on that, but people have looked down on him and said, it's only the FA Cup. It's only the FA Cup. We want the big ones. We want the big ones. Oh, you've been given 700. Bruv, 750 million is nothing. I don't care what no one tells me. I've seen Chelsea. I've seen City. I've seen United. I've seen Liverpool. I've seen City spend 1/5 on that, on just defenders and goalkeepers. Trying to get it right.
Yeah, you're talking about 250 million less a billion in a firm. And if Mikel Arteta get anything near 100 to 100, so 200 million, Mikel Arteta within 5 years you were spending £1 billion, and you got look at
how close. The thing is, how close are this is I think, and the difference between Arteta is, again, this is not a trophy, but we are close to it. We are close to it.
That's what you like buying, man. That's what you like.
No.
You like buying this. You like buying. We are close. We are close.
No. Hear me out.
We are the first loser, and nobody remember who come second.
Hear me out. Let me put context to it. Let me put context to it. If you look at Chelsea, let's just say use Chelsea for an example, because they're the only ones that I know have spent. They've gone into the £1 billion mark. In fact, let me even use United. United, for example. I know United have spent a lot. I know United have spent crazy money. I haven't got the figures with me, yeah? And in between that time, they've won the League Cup and the FA Cup, yeah?
Yeah, go on. Here, now, let me get our water. Go on. I'm here now, go on, talk.
Yeah. Bro, I'm talking to a blank.
No, I'm talking.
Come.
I can hear you.
But I need to look at you to tell you this, brother. All right, let me try and read some comments while he's away.
Nah, man, I need to get some water. Cause you're stressing me out, fam. Honestly,
Let's.
like, honestly to God, you're coming like.
Nah, man, you're stressing me, fam.
I'm coming like I'm dealing with an ex-Robbie here, fam.
Nah. So what I'm saying, yeah, here's the context, yeah. Man United have sacked. Who did they sack before Ten Hag? Ranić, Oli, and then they had Ranić, and then they had Ten Hag, and then Ten Hag obviously won them 2 trophies over 2 seasons, and they still sacked him. Yeah, and their fans complained, said, and I've heard this from their fans. I've heard this from a lot of United top fans, yeah, saying, look what's going on over there at Arsenal. Look how Arsenal, because cups, let's be honest, cups paper off, especially the league cups. They paper. Let me land. They paper over the cracks. Yeah. This is the reason why Ten Hag is not here no more, because of what he's doing in the league. Because you can fluke a cup. You can fluke you can't fluke the league. I'm sorry, you can't fluke the league. And with all the money they've been given, yeah, they should be doing more than what he's giving them. They've trusted them with money. I don't know if they finish 9th or 8th. Today they sit in 15th or 14th. I don't even know, bro. Like their fans are talking about, listen, they'll banter us, yeah, but amongst themselves they'll say, do you know what Arsenal is doing there? They're nearly close, and that's why everyone banters us. They know we're nearly close. It's not good enough.
So you become the nearly man now.
No. I'm talking about what they say. Hold on. Hear me out, brother. I'm talking about.
This guy just said something. Let I address this one. St. Francis said, everybody remember second place team, Yardman. You even you yourself remember Liverpool competing against
you get on the screen
second for 8 years, and you beat them up. Now, when Jurgen Klopp was there, yeah, Jurgen Klopp finished second. 4 years he was competing. But he finished, he go to 3 Champions Leagues final and win 1 during that 8 years. Yeah, they win Carabao Cup, they win FA Cup during that 8 years before they win the league.
But as Arteta even had the 8-9 years.
Hold on, Arteta have half of that or 3/4 of that already. Arteta going into this is in 5th year. Yeah. Up until now, Arteta don't win nothing for himself because it's Unai Emery who take us to that semi-final in the FA Cup.
Now, but Unai Emery didn't win it when he took us to Europa. What is that about?
But hold on, did Mikel Arteta take us to a final? Did Mikel Arteta take us to a final?
Wait, I don't care who took us to a final. Go to a final and win it. Go to a final and win it. Emery didn't win it. Emery humiliated us, brother.
But what are you big up? What is it that you're bigging up Mikel Arteta for? Tell me what he's competing.
I told you.
Competing. All right then.
No. It's not. Hold on.
Nottingham Forest is not competing.
We're competing with who? You said yourself they're going to get relegated next season.
No. I'm talking this season.
But you said yourself they're going to get relegated next season.
Okay. Can Nottingham Forest win the Premier League?
No.
Why not?
Because they're not near us, and definitely not near Liverpool. So no.
They're 6. Of course, they're in 3rd place.
Well, if you want a mathematical answer, yes.
Hold on. So
if you want a mathematical answer, yes.
Can Arsenal win the Premier League?
Huh?
Can Arsenal win the Premier League?
Do you want a mathematical answer? Yes.
Okay, then. So
do you want a realistic answer? No.
But what I'm saying to you, yeah, you have team like Nottingham Forest can win the Premier League, so they're competing. And Nottingham Forest just come up out of the EPL.
But they're not competing.
They are. They're 6 points behind Arsenal. They're competing. So if they beat Arsenal, they're 3 points behind. If you can tell me that Arsenal is competing.
And if Arsenal beat them?
Pardon me?
If Arsenal beat them?
Yeah, of course we beat them.
No, but if we beat them, then what happens then? They're not competing. Look at this.
They're still, mathematically, they still can win it.
So can Newcastle. So can Man City.
Yes.
So can
Thank you
Bournemouth.
very much. So what you're saying that
Well, you're trying to use maths to your advantage, and I'll agree with maths.
What I'm saying here, competing is not good enough. Nobody remember who compete. People remember who win. So when
Yes.
you're gonna get up and say, "Oh, Mikel Arteta is competing," is the 3 seasons in a row. F that. I don't want to hear that. I want to lift the bloody cup. I want to lift a Carabao Cup. I want to lift a FA Cup because City lift in FA Cup, City lift in Carabao Cup, Liverpool lift in FA Cup, Liverpool lift in Carabao Cup, Liverpool lift in Premier League, City lift in Premier League, Liverpool lift in Champion League, City lift in Champion League. In the 8 years, 9 years, 10 years now, 10 years now since Liverpool has been competing, they're winning trophy. So after that year, Mikel Arteta not winning jack crap. So how can we big him up for winning what? We were going to talk about, oh, he made the team better and competing. F that, 750 million for compete, and not even a Carabao Cup for show for it.
Okay.
Possibly Liverpool going to win a Carabao Cup. Honestly, first year coaching in the Dutch league, which everybody say the Dutch league is just like the championship over here. It is just as strong as the championship. So he's to compete. He left from there and come in the Premier League and put bloody Mikel Arteta to shame and winning the Premier League in February. Talk about that.
All right.
Because yesterday proved that Arne Slot win the Premier League. He's 11 points clear. Even though Mikel Arteta have a game in hand, he's still 11 points clear. He make sure win his game. Mikel Arteta game against Nottingham Forest we're not sure for that 3 points.
Mm-hmm.
We're not sure.
Mm-hmm.
Coming Wednesday, I don't want him to lose. Don't get it twisted. I don't want him to lose.
What'd you say to people that say that you want Arsenal to lose so that you can prove your point?
But if Arsenal lose, yeah, it's not Arteta lose, it's me lose. It's my club lose because when Arteta go, I'm still gonna be there. So I'm still gonna be on the losing side. So I would love to see Arteta put us to shame, put me to shame, make me put my words between a loaf of bread and eat it, win me something. Win me it is not impossible. It's a knockout competition. We can lucky and play the next 6 Champions Leagues game. I'm lucky enough and even take them to penalty and we're going to win the Champions League. It is possible. Do something out of the extraordinary. Go and win us something. Because when Arteta leave, he's not taking my trophy with me. When a boy come to me in the street and talk about what Arsenal will say, we win FA Cup, we win Carabao Cup, we win Champions League, we win Premier League, as much as Mikel Arteta leave and God. Because Sir Alex Ferguson leave Man U, and Man U can tell you how much thing they win. Man U can tell you that Jose Mourinho leave Chelsea, Abramovich leave Chelsea, but he can tell you that, listen, when I come in at Chelsea, I make Chelsea win 2 European League, 2 Champions League, 4 or 5.
And I'm glad you mentioned that. And I'm glad you mentioned that. You see, what you just said there is exactly what I've been saying. These guys, these owners have ambition. Abramovich sacked what's my man that won in the first Champions League? The former Chelsea, Di Matteo. He sacked Di Matteo, because as far as he's concerned, what have you done for me? What have you done for me today? That's how Abramovich used to roll. Don't care about you won the first Champions League in this club's history.
No.
What are you doing today? He sacked him. Yeah. The money he personally was putting in, his personal money. We've got owners that are taking money from the fund of ambitions, of a leisure, of businesses. I have a big shooter, because I am invested personally. Yeah. So I don't understand how you can jump it to Arteta and not even jump it. Let's say you don't want Arteta, but you can't jump it to the man who employed Arteta. Answer me that.
So who employed Arteta?
Who?
Vinay. Vinny was the one who go and employ Arteta. Remember, he was one who
Arteta didn't employ himself, yeah. So someone in the higher ups,
Yeah.
and then someone okayed it, yeah. Someone went into the vault, got the money out.
The man
So,
who
yeah,
employ Arteta is not there.
huh?
The man who employ Arteta is not there.
But who was in charge? Who were the money guys? Who were the upper ups? The
Yeah,
suit
but
guys.
the cranky is not. The cranky only release the fund. They don't have nothing to do with who is the manager, who by the player.
They are responsible.
People to do that job. Yeah, they release the fund. So what are you gonna blame the cranky for? To employ Arteta?
No. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. You know how this thing works, bro. When players are not performing, yeah, it's not the manager it's not the players that get the sack. It's the manager because he's in charge of that. Yeah,
Okay.
he runs the players, right?
So let me ask you something. We went into this year. Last year, we went into at the start of the Premier League, and we went in there as Kai Havertz as our main striker.
Terrible.
Yeah. So
terrible.
when Mikel Arteta go and he went and signed Mikel Merino, yeah. When he go and sign Calafiori, yeah. Did they really need to go and spend the money on those players and didn't buy a number 9? So whose fault is it? And then to make matters worse, after January come, he see that Gabriel Jesus get injured. Yeah, injury. The injury that Gabriel Jesus has him going to be out for the rest of the season. He knew that, and he decided not to buy another centre forward. I'm going to go with Kyle Havertz only then. Yeah.
Okay, let me
hold on.
Right.
Then you cannot blame the cranky because Arteta's statement was that he didn't see anybody to play to fit in the philosophy that he want to play. He didn't see anybody. Remember, Aston Villa come out and said, if you put down 60 million on the table, 60 million plus on the table, then we can talk about Ollie Watkins. What Arsenal do? They bid 40. So that tell me that money was there to spend. If even 40 was there, you could go out there and get a loanee. West Ham get loan player. Aston Villa get player. Even all right then. Send back Sterling and get Rashford. Okay, you can't get 2 loan from in England from the same yeah.
But you know, let me for that Sterling deal to happen, Chelsea have to shift their thing around.
Right, say don't get Sterling then. Don't get Rashford. You could go out there and you could say, you know what? Let me see who I can get on loan just to give me the backup. I remember when Fergie win the Premier League. Yeah, Fergie striker was injured, and Fergie they didn't know if he was come back. I think it was what's a French player name
Zaha.
Yeah, and Fergie went and get to Celtics and get Henrik Larsson on loan. And what happened? They win the Premier League. Because he didn't know if that guy gonna come back. Tim didn't want to take that chance.
But also, have you not heard Arteta talking about I need a striker? Tell me. Don't let me pull up that interview.
Okay,
he said we need recruitment in the forward line.
Hold on. Did you not hear Mikel Arteta say he didn't see anybody? Did you not hear that too?
Hold on.
I want something, yeah. You can want something, but did you really need it? Mikel Arteta didn't really need to go out there and get a striker.
Let me ask you this, and I don't want this question. I don't want you to answer this in English. Yeah, I want you to answer it in percentage. Yeah. In percentage. I don't want to hear any English. Just numbers. Yeah. How much in percentage do you think Arteta is responsible for signings?
At the moment, we don't have any technical director, so I believe I would give him at minimum 80. At minimum. I know the reason why I say that. The reason why I say that, he come out and we know that there was a bid for Ollie Watkins for 40 million. The guy come out and stated that he never see anybody to fit the profile of what they want. He never said the club, him said him never see anybody. Oh, we're looking, but we don't see anybody that can fit our profile, so
Okay.
we're not gonna jump and buy those. And that's what the guy say. So you
All
can't
right.
get up and say who responsible for signing. Arteta responsible for the signing. He responsible.
Hold on. One second. Airbags that is Arteta is a fan. Listen, if Arteta is responsible for 100% of the signings, then Arteta might as well be the. Then we don't need a director. You can just pick.
We don't have one at the moment. We
We
don't
can just
have one
look.
at the moment. So obviously he's the one who is responsible for signing. So if he did go, like I said, I'm just going off for what Mikel Arteta said. I'm not going off for speculation.
No, but that's why I asked you. Yeah, that's why I asked you
That's what I'm
what the
saying. I'm not
what the
going
percentage is,
for
because
Mikel
I think if
Arteta.
you understand the percentage, yeah. If I don't know the percentage. That's what I'm asking. But I
Yeah.
think it's a reasonable question to ask to sort of come to a conclusion.
Yeah.
I'm at the thinking that there's no way this brother can be up to even 50% of percentage in saying at this precise moment, yeah, that he would put himself in a terrible position of not winning the league, of dropping out, of having players that you can't use. I just can't. Maybe I'm naive, but I just can't understand that you could have that much percentage power and not bring in a player.
So if I ask you, if you put naive and deluded and stupid together, what would you get?
Yardman,
Stricto.
Yardman,
That's what you get.
Yardman.
You'll be definitely naive to think that if a man come out and tell you that he never see anybody, so nobody talking about that. So and I'm gonna say it was his fault when the summer come and you did go out there and sign a striker, and you're keeping Kai Havertz, who is not a striker. Yeah, you know that when you did sign Jesus from Man City, in Jesus' contract stated that I will get injured and I will be out for 4 months. So they know. They know. Even if Jesus not gonna get injured, he's gonna take 3 to 4 months out. So you know that you want a striker. And you're gonna tell me whose fault it is that you are going for the Premier League, you're going for the
I'm sorry, I don't believe that's. I just can't believe. It's like you, for example. Yeah, it's like you, for example. Like you take a contract out. Yeah, you want to be. In fact, use this opportunity to big up your business. Yeah, yeah. You take a contract. You got a job to do. You go there and you leave out one of your most essential product. Yeah. What is it? Fencing yard, man. Is it fencing and
no tasty flavor.
Oh, the flavor. All right, yeah. Taste, and I've been there. Tasty flavor. Is it still in Penge or you
Yeah.
move it?
Oh no, Annalie.
Annalie, yeah. I've been there. Yeah. The food is nice. The food is nice.
I tell people, don't listen to you.
No, the food is nice. Yeah. Yeah. I got the chicken. I got the wings. Yeah. And then I tell all my friends them, yo, go to Yardman shop. The chicken is nice. Yeah. Don't try the beef. Don't try the chicken. If you want chicken in South London, go Yardman. And then they go to your shop and you don't have the one thing that you're known for.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're gonna turn around and tell me, it's because I don't want to do chicken no more. I'm gonna be like, nah, there has to be a deeper reason. Maybe it's your suppliers. Maybe it's because there's no way you're going to slap yourself in the face because you want to slap yourself in the face. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is what, again, this goes back to what I was saying about Arteta being the Kroenke's yes man. We saw that with Wenger over the years. Wenger used to take shots. Wenger took enough shots, yeah. 50 Cent wouldn't survive all the shots Wenger took. Wenger was taking it every summer. Every summer, they'll come out and tell us we've got a war chest, £250 million war chest. We're gonna buy Jan in Villa. We're gonna buy this brother from Athletic that went to Atletico. He was at Monaco. The French brother, I forgot his name now. The winger. We're gonna buy him. Every summer we hear the same thing from Wenger. If we could get a player, we would, but these things are difficult. But then we're seeing Chelsea bringing in Eden. Eden Hazard was supposed to be an Arsenal player. I'd known about Eden Hazard before Chelsea signed this guy when he was at Lille. Every summer was linked with this guy, bringing him over. We saw him go to Chelsea, and then they told us, it wasn't possible. There were some complications. So what you're seeing is Arteta essentially just doing what the Cronkies are telling him to do. Because I don't believe, Yardman, that in your chicken shop, what you're known for selling the best chicken, that all of a sudden one day you decide not to sell chicken because you don't feel like it, because you want to be stubborn, because you want to. I don't believe it until I see something else that can prove me wrong. Everything I'm hearing is just rumors. It's just rumors. It's just rumors. People like, share, and subscribe. People, man, like, share, and subscribe. Because at the moment, I don't believe this brother is 80% in charge of, like you said, in charge of signings. I don't believe it. I do believe he has made some.
All right, then. So
He has made some terrible signings.
Do you not hear that Edu did not want Aubameyang to left the club, and Mikel Arteta said him got to go? Was that a lie?
No, we saw that in the documentary.
Was that a lie?
We saw that in the documentary.
No,
that's factual. That's factual.
Okay, then. So just look into that now.
No, but that's factual.
Yeah, but hold on. So just look into that. So take this now. So if Mikel Arteta can tell Edu, listen, I need him out. Yeah, that have a massive say for a manager to come to tell you, the footballing director, that your player who is a Golden Boots winner, who score you bags of goals, and the manager come in and said, listen, I want him out, and him get rid of him. Are you going to tell me that manager don't have any say in the club?
Of course he has a saying.
Okay.
No, of course he has a saying. I'm talking about signings. I'm talking about signings.
Hold on. When this guy go to Chelsea and buy all of Chelsea flop them, William, who else him buy? Him buy William, him buy.
That's Edu's guy, by the way. That's Edu's signing. William.
No. No.
William, I know this for a fact.
No.
I'm gonna call you back. I'm gonna call you back. I'll call you back. Yeah.
Ed Williams make it clear that Mikel Arteta let him know that if he come, he gonna build a team around him. Yeah. That's not a lie. So that is not an Edu buy. That's an Arteta buy.
No. You're mistaking what managers tell players to bring them there.
No. If Edu gonna buy that, no. If Edu gonna sign that player, Mikel Arteta don't want him. Why Arteta tell the guys him gonna build a team around a 32-year-old?
Brother, you act like you don't know how this thing works, bro.
Baby, you don't know it work. But I know I see with you, like
3 a.m. Yeah.
But you like just back Mikel Arteta over.
No. I already give you my example. Let's not go into that. I'm saying it's 3 a.m. Yeah, you're in a club, you've got no girl, and you see a girl that you wouldn't usually go for. What are you gonna tell her? You're the most beautiful girl. I want to bring you to my house. I want to spend on you. I'm gonna take you out. 3 a.m. You're just trying to get over the line. So of course, listen. When Edu came, he was going on a mission to bring all these Brazilian boys to Arsenal. He started with Luis, and then went to what's my guy? William.
Yeah.
Went to Marquinhos, Martinelli, even I think who's this other guy now? My brain's gone dead. Yeah. All I'm saying is
Jesus was the next Brazilian. There's
Jesus. That might be Arteta. I believe that's Arteta.
No, but still under Edu.
Yeah, I believe that's Arteta. So what I'm saying is, like, the issue for me with Arteta was, especially going back to you talking about Aubameyang, wasn't the fact he got rid of Aubameyang. Because he's the manager. If he says, I don't want him to play, and also you got to remember, he was on a lot of wages, Aubameyang. He was on a lot of wages. So it wasn't the sake of, let me get rid of him because because I want to prove who I am. He got rid of him and they cleared the wages. The wages came down.
Stricto, let me tell you something.
Answer that.
Let me tell you. I'll answer. Yeah, you're chatting a bag of balonies. I don't give a frick how much money a player getting once they're doing the job on the pitch.
You don't. They do. You don't. They do.
No, but you're just talking about the player was on a bag of money. What that got to do with me?
Brother.
What that got to do with me?
Brother.
Hold on.
You just talked about 760 million. You just said we spent 760. You're mentioning it.
But
So
that is not Mikel Arteta buy. That is not Mikel Arteta buy. I have nothing to do with
No. You're saying you don't care about what's that got to do with you. But you're also mentioning 700 million.
I said that Mikel Arteta sent 750 million, and what do we get back from it? Yeah, but what I'm saying here, I don't give a toss of what the player them getting. I don't give a toss how much money they want to sign the player them for, because guess what? When they're in the armory and they're selling a little stupid jacket for £150 and we run go buy it, yeah, I will put it and realize this is just foolish. All this about is the Adidas and the Arsenal crest on it. That's it. It's not even keeping us warm. Yeah, but we run go buy all of them replica top when them have them. Yeah, we're not watching the money. We run go buy.
Show your top.
Yeah,
show your top. Show your top.
We buy them. Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying to you. We run to buy them. So why are we going to complain how much money we're spending on player? If the player is doing the job, then why should we complain? Why should we complain about getting 300 million? I'm driving 2, 4, 5 Lamborghini. I don't care. I care zero. That is contract. That's what him signed up for. Pay the man. What Abba was doing on the pitch, he was doing what he was doing on the pitch. Yes, the man hold up him on. I was laid back. My mom was sick. Arteta, you have to give some respect to that. So if Arteta is this disciplined, manager of him said, Mesut Ozil is not disciplined. When Duzi Unchuani the boss as a youngster is not disciplined. Yeah. Abanyam is not disciplined. Who else in throw away? What's his name? What's the short one name? The Uruguayan midfield from Uruguay.
Oh, the short brother.
Yeah. I forgot his name. But
Lucas Torreira.
Lucas Torreira, yeah. All of them man that him get rid of. Send them out alone. Don't want it back. Why Mikel Arteta don't get rid of himself now? Because from Mikel Arteta being at the club, yeah, he been getting 2 red cards every season. He's not disciplined. The team not disciplined. Where's the discipline?
Yeah, but that's a different discipline. That's a different discipline. He's talking about professional discipline.
If Mikel Arteta is a professional manager, you look at how you spend so much money. Yeah, the club give it a club to run. Basically, you do what you want to do. Because you can get rid of Mesut Ozil, world-class player, Banyam, Lacazette, you name them. You can get rid of them like that and bring in who you want. Why we don't win a trophy? You should look at yourself and say, listen, Jurgen Klopp win 9 years at Liverpool, 9 trophies. Every single trophy that man win. And that man look on Liverpool and say, listen, I've been fighting for the Premier League.
But then why don't you give him that 9-year grace? Let him get to these 9 years. Jurgen Klopp never won his first thing.
Okay,
never won his first thing till his 4th year.
Okay then.
I'm only saying it because you're mentioning it.
It's if you never front of my boy, slap it back here. I said to you from the get-go, Jurgen Klopp was in the club for 9 years and he win every single mother effing.
At the end of the book, you can say 9 years. But let's look in real time. How long did it take him to win his first thing? Jurgen Klopp had man celebrating, drawing with West Brom.
Let me answer your question. I think in Jurgen Klopp's second season,
he didn't win nothing in his second.
Remember the team that Jurgen could get under my guy there from when they are Celtics now.
Rodgers. They nearly won the league. Rodgers' team nearly won the league.
Hold on. Remember the team that Jurgen Klopp get. Yeah? Remember that team.
Nearly won the league.
Second season, he come, I think he win the Carabao Cup or the FA Cup.
No, not second season, bro. 4th season.
No. 4th season win the Champion League.
Nah, G, do your research. Do your research. He didn't win nothing until 4th season, brother.
When did Jurgen Klopp win him Champion League?
Look it up, bro.
It doesn't matter, but before the Champion League, he win domestic cup.
4th season.
It doesn't matter. Mikel Arteta got 5 seasons without a trophy. Because after that trophy that he win the FA Cup is Unai Emery.
He's won the FA Cup since.
Unai Emery own. Give Unai Emery half of it. It's not his own. It's not.
Unai Emery couldn't even win the Europa. That's his speciality.
Up until now, your dickhead Arteta don't take us to a final. What final did he take us to? What final do we go to under Arteta? Spend 70 million, 750 million. Unai Emery didn't even spend 100 million. Not even 100. Him didn't, not even 50 Unai Emery spent, because Unai Emery only buy Martinelli. Yeah, I think Martinelli cost us what? 17 or 12 million, something like 11 million.
6
Something like
million.
that.
6 million.
Something like that. Yes, yeah. Martinelli, yeah. Him buy William Saliba, yeah. And who else him buy? Him buy Guendouzi.
Yeah, by Guendouzi,
Buy
brought in Saka.
And buy Saka. No,
He brought in Saka.
Brought in Saka, bought in, bring in Emil Smith Rowe, bring in Eddie and
No,
Kepa.
Emil Smith Rowe was Wenger. Emil Smith Rowe was Wenger.
Yeah, bring in Willock, Emil Smith
That's
Rowe.
Wenger. That's Wenger.
No.
Willock is Wenger.
No, Willock is not Wenger.
Willock is Wenger.
No?
Willock, Eddie Nketiah, Smith Rowe, Wenger.
No.
I'm telling you, Willock, Emil Smith Rowe, Eddie Nketiah, Wenger.
Who give them the Premier League debut?
Wenger. Wenger brought in Nketiah. I remember that league game against Norwich. Nketiah bagged the brace. He brought in Smith Rowe. I can't remember which cup or whether it was the Premier League. And Willock, the same thing.
Anyway, like I said, it was Unai Emery who actually put them to the forefront. Yeah. So when Unai Emery come in, he actually using a academy player. Yeah. And he used that team that Wenger left and take us to Baku. Yes, we get stomped by Chelsea.
No. No, I was gonna stop you there. I need you to have that energy. You said stomp very small. You said it very calm, like say stomping is a good thing. I need the energy. We got humiliated, bro. We got our pants pulled down.
Okay then.
They
All right then. Unai Emery take us to Baku and we get humiliated. We get stomped. But guess what?
I need more.
Guess what? Mikel Arteta, give Pep Guardiola 2 Premier League titles just like that. He handed to him. He gave it to him. He said, listen, here it is. Take it. 2. And then Arnestad come in. Yeah, I want him to Arnestad. Oh, by February, we make you win it. By February, I will let you win it, because he decided not to go and sign a striker to give us a chance to win that. Give us a chance. Never give us a chance. Speak about that. Speak about what you're doing. Mikel Arteta doing. Laggerhead.
No, but you know what? To be fair to you, yeah. To be fair, I think I had an interview with Robbie, and I said to Robbie, if Arne Slot or Maresca win something before Arteta's position is very, very questionable. In fact, I'm even of the position that he might need to walk. That's what I said to Robbie.
So you can see.
No, hold on.
Hold on. You can see a man.
Let me finish, yeah, because everyone was like Maresca. You know, there was that time where Chelsea had to win one game, and I think they got a point ahead of Liverpool. So everyone was bigger up Maresca. Everyone saying Maresca Slot. And even I said, you know what? If these men finish above him, then he's Arteta out. Because at the end of the day, that's not I can't defend that. But remember, I'm not Arteta FC. I'm Arsenal FC. But while he's my manager, or anyone is my manager, yeah, and especially when he's taking us out of the mud, I can give him time. That's all Arteta. To be fair, I'll be real. Actually, when I think about it, all Arteta has won at Arsenal is time. That's all he's won so far. He's won time. He's won the time to take us into another season to show us what he can do. This season, it looked like he's fallen short. Now, I don't want to blame injuries, and I don't want to, because at the end of the day, if I blame injuries, then I have to talk about why didn't we spend in the summer? Forget flipping January window. Why didn't we spend in the summer? Because then if them injuries come, then we've got the players that we signed.
We forgot that we did spend in the summer. We went and bought another left back. You don't realize that.
Yeah.
The team, if you go to the Emirates, this depends on which side you come from. Yeah, you can see Arsenal to the left side. We're just drifting over to the left because we have so many left back in the club that we can't even balance the team. You realize what happened Saturday? The guy bring on 2 left back when we need a goal.
Oh.
That's how much left back we have. That one manager can have 2 left back on the pitch, yeah, and bring on 2 more on the pitch. Because yes, you have what's his name? Skelly on the pitch is a left back. Timber is a left back. And you bring on Zinchenko and Calafiori. Take off Calafiori or whatever. Sorry, Calafiori, Zinchenko on the pitch. Huh?
Yeah.
You alone have 4 left back.
It's mad. It's mad. It's mad.
I still have Kieran Tierney on the bench as a left back.
Brother, it's not. Don't get me wrong.
Left back in Spain. I sent him back to Man City. People said, "Oh, what if everybody said Arteta for go and Man City, Pep left for Man City, go on a Man City? Because we would last a year there. Go to City. Because you would last a year there. Go. I would drive him to City myself. I would pay for a cab myself. Send him to City. Let him go. Give me somebody else, because everybody was saying that Jurgen Klopp gonna leave and what's gonna look at Liverpool. Liverpool is the trademark of what we are not. Liverpool go and get a manager from the Dutch league, and everybody, oh, who you gonna get? Who you gonna get? Who you gonna get? If Mikel Arteta go like Arteta is a manager? Is he a manager? Is he ever managed before? No. He's a rookie at best. Rookie.
Let's talk about the managers that have managed. Then let's talk about Ten Hag. Let's talk about Ten Hag.
Hold on, better manager for Mikel Arteta. He come in the Premier League, in the FA Cup and a Carabao Cup. So it's better than Arteta.
No. Let's talk about the league, because Arne Slot hasn't won the Carabao Cup or the FA Cup. So let's keep it the league.
Arne Slot win something better than that. He might win the league. He might win the league.
Yes.
So
I mean, you just said earlier, yeah. You just said earlier, you're using mathematics. So by your logic, yeah, if you're saying earlier that Nottingham Forest still win the league? Yes. Yeah. Can Man City still win the league? Yes. Can Arsenal still win the league? Yes. Can Liverpool still win the league? Yes. Mathematically, he's not won the league yet. Yeah.
Yeah.
So how can you now dispute that any other team can still win the league if it's mathematically possible for other teams to win it? He hasn't won it yet.
All right, then.
He's going to win it. Don't get me. I believe he's going to win it.
Okay, then.
But what I'm saying is, you're saying he's a rookie. Yes, he is. No one can deny that. But there are other managers who have been experienced, yeah, who have not done anything like what Arteta has done, who have had, in fact, over the careers they've had, or even at the club they've been at, and have not touched what Arteta has touched. And that's why.
All right,
that's why.
Okay. Let I ask you a simple question. Yeah.
Yes.
Over the years, you have manager who come in and hasn't done what Arteta done. That's what you just said to me. Yeah.
No. You said.
Hold on.
You said.
Let's grab this quickly.
All right.
Go on. I'm sorry for jump in and jump out. Quickly about you. I'm gonna die.
Is that your chicken? Is that the chicken coming in, brother?
Chicken so far. Now we was just charging something, so by the time already.
People, don't forget to hit the likes, man. Hit the likes. Share this with your neighbors. Share this with your grandma. Please, people, hit the likes.
Yeah.
Hit the likes.
Go on, sorry.
So what I was saying, yeah, was, hold on, what's this one? 1 second, brother. What I was saying was, you saying he's a rookie, yeah? Mm-hmm. And that's the stick you want to beat him with, which is fair enough. I see why. But then I'm saying there are other managers who are way more experienced than Arteta. You can look down the list, yeah? Whether it's Enzo Maresca, whether it's Graham Potter, whether it's the Nottingham Nuno, whether it's what's the Newcastle Eddie Howe,
yeah,
whether it's, the list goes on,
yeah.
Mm-hmm. And this is what you're saying. You're calling him a rookie, yeah, mm-hmm. Which I said he is, yeah. Mm-hmm. But there are other managers who have years of experience over him, mm-hmm. and yet haven't even looked at the pinnacle. Looked no FA Cup, Yeah, because Arteta's won the FA Cup. No FA Cup. No Champions League. No competing. It's not a competition, but I'm just giving you the facts. Let's be real. Let's do everything on context. Arteta has done that with the least amount of experience. Explain that to me.
Okay then. All right then. Let me explain it to you. Yeah. Arteta have two things on his side. So every other manager that you call, yeah, one, the club don't give them time. Arteta get that. Two, the club don't give them money. Arteta get that. So by that standard, you cannot compare all of those rookie managers with Arteta, because if you look at Eddie Hall, he doesn't get the money to spend. Yeah, does he? He's at West Ham, innit?
Who, Isaac?
No, Eddie Hall is at Eddie Hall is at Newcastle.
Is at Newcastle.
Yeah.
He's got the money. He's got the money.
No, he's got the money, but can Newcastle spend the money? No. If Newcastle want to buy right now, if they want to buy, them have to sell.
Mm-hmm.
So Eddie Hall doesn't have the financial budget where Mikel Arteta have.
Mm-hmm.
Eddie Hall don't spend that money, but guess what? He cannot beat him. He get a better film at about one time ever beat Newcastle.
And where and what has he what has he got from that? Is he finished higher than Arteta?
Let me tell you what him got from that. A team like Newcastle, remember now, you have to remember now, when Newcastle get take over by the Qatar, yeah, Saudi, sorry, yeah, you have to remember under Amanda status and all of them at that time, take it over, buying it from what's his name?
Mike Ashley.
Newcastle was actually in relegation battle. Yeah. And then Eddie Hall take it over and he give them a Champion League, which in nobody, Newcastle supporter haven't seen Champion League in over
20 years, 25 years.
Yeah? And he done it on a shoestring budget.
Mm-hmm.
Shoestring.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when Mikel Arteta come in, yeah, 8, when he could finish, him have
won an FA Cup. Won an FA Cup.
Is it his FA Cup alone?
Huh?
Is it his FA Cup?
No, you're trying to make your point.
Did he start FA Cup and finish it with?
He fucking won it.
Okay then. Give him the half of FA Cup. Give him it to him. Because that's all you want to do. Give Mikel Arteta glory. Why the fuck you don't build Mikel Arteta statue out at the Emirates Stadium?
But we're building it. We're building
That's why I tell you that. That's why okay. I'm not gonna go down with Mikel Arteta. I'm not gonna sync with him. You're not gonna sync with him. You and Robbie, a man like that, you're gonna sync with him. I ain't gonna sync with him. No. Eddie Hall didn't have the money to spend. Mikel Arteta come in the first year, 2019, when 2020 when him start. Him take over December 2019. 2020, the season start back to finish off because of the corona. Yeah, we could have finished 4th and then finish us 8th. Yeah, now him have him season for himself. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we finish 8th again. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Then him have a season for himself again. We finish 5th. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Check in the 3 years Eddie Hall is at Newcastle, where Eddie Hall finished. On a shoestring budget. And Arsenal team, there is nothing, where a Newcastle team is nothing compare at the time to Arsenal team.
So when did Arteta spend the 750 in that timeline that you just named?
Did he spend it in the first 3 seasons? But
right.
compare up until 2025, 2024, right. He spent over 750 to 760 or 740 million, 700 million. Club in the Premier League not even getting 100 million to spend, and they're punching up. The manager is doing tremendous with team. Look at Bournemouth. Look at Bournemouth. Mm-hmm. Look at Bournemouth. Mm-hmm. Bournemouth. We could use Declan Rice and Declan Rice and who else have Declan Rice and Kai Havertz and maybe Jesus and buy Bournemouth team. 3 player and buy Bournemouth team. I think that's even too much. And buy Bournemouth. And look at how Bournemouth has punched now. So you are telling me a manager like Mikel Arteta, we are competing. That's all I'm hearing. We are competing. So Arsenal become the competing team. Arsenal become they as what everybody say, the next flick team. Arsenal become the second.
Okay, let me ask you a question. I think, ultimately, I think some of our fans think we're bigger than what we are. You're one of them.
Where's
Yeah, our fans,
Yeah.
you being one of them, think
Yeah.
we're bigger than what we are. You think we have to always have to win it because historically we're a big team. Wenger won 3. Hold on a second. Let me finish this. Wenger won 3 Premier Leagues, a dozen FA Cups. Yeah. If you look at, and those are great, by the way. No champions, no European Cup. No European Cup, even to this day. Yeah. Wenger wanted to win that Champions League like how a crackhead needs a needle. Yeah. And he didn't achieve it. This 21 something years are all on Wenger's reign. Most of it. Add Arteta's 5, yeah? Are all on Wenger's reign. Give the man the time. I'm saying all he's doing is winning the time. That's probably all he's won is at Arsenal. He's winning the time. Even when Wenger was winning the FA Cups, those were papering over the cracks. We was nowhere near even challenging. Because before you, even for example now, if Slot wins the league now, are you gonna turn around and tell me that's Klopp's team? And give half the Slot?
No. People
Why?
no, because
It's the same exact scenario as Emery and Arteta.
Two big different because Arne Slot take over in the summer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what the team that Klopp left, because every manager who come in have to get a team.
Mm-hmm.
Every club that you go, every time you sack a manager, but the difference is that when we sack Unai Emery, Unai Emery used that team and take us to the semi-final. It was him who take us to the semi-final.
Mm-hmm.
When last, you tell me if Mikel Arteta have ever taken us to a semi-final with his team. Not even to the Carabao Cup. Sorry. And him lose it. Him lose it dangerously. Home and away. Dangerously.
Okay.
Home and away.
But you still haven't answered my question.
But I answer your question. Is
that your answer? Then your answer is rubbish. You're not being consistent.
Hold on. Arne Slot take over in the summer.
Yes.
Yeah.
How many players did he bring in?
Hold on. He start off fresh with that team. 0 points. Hold on, listen. 0 play, 0 points. Nobody playing. So that whatever happened with that team, it have to do with Arne Slot. When Mikel Arteta take over Arsenal, we were already at a semi-final in the FA Cup. So it's 2 different things here. All we have to do, and guess what? It was a lucky buck-up. It was damn lucky because after December, the FA Cup start back in what? June, July, something like that. Late in the year, everybody I was off the ball. Chelsea, I was off the ball. Man City, I was off the ball. And Liverpool, I was off the ball when he win the FA Cup and the Charter Shield that season. Yeah, everybody wasn't even playing. People were still relaxing. People was at home enjoying their time, and bam! Oh, we gotta play the FA Cup semi-final. Hurry up! Abaniam was the one who make him win that. Abaniam was the one who make him win that in the semi-final, win the semi-final for him, and win the final for him. Abaniam.
Brother, you're answering my question long, bro. You're taking Arteta's credit, half in it, giving it to Emery. So I'm saying, are you gonna give half of Slots if they win the league? Yeah, are you gonna give half the Slot and half the Klopp? Answer my question, yes or no?
Fam, I thought I get that ball interference lick up.
Yes or no, brother?
How can you give Klopp half the team when I honestly use the team and win the Premier League? All right, then, let me ask you a question. Have you ever seen a manager take over a team and didn't get a 24-man squad? Did you ever see a manager take over a team and didn't get 24 players? You tell me. You're
arguing against your own point, brother.
What you're saying to me?
You're arguing against your own point.
Pardon me?
You're arguing against your own point. When a new manager comes in, he doesn't get his own team.
But Arne Slot and Mikel Arteta is different.
No, but
no.
You can't say that, brother. I'm not gonna let you get away with that. I'm not going to let you get away with that because what I'm going to say now is you have given credit to Eddie Howe. You have given credit to Bournemouth manager. You're giving credit to Arne Slot, and then discredit Arteta when he came in and said that was Emery's team. Every manager that signs for a new club doesn't get their team. They still have to tinker and tanker over transfer windows and then bring in their players. It's not Arteta's fault, but he worked with what he got and he won an FA Cup. The same Emery took us to a Europa League final and quite honestly embarrassed the club to levels I'd never seen it to. So how can you then say when Arteta wins the FA Cup, that's Emery's FA Cup, but then give Arne Slot the credit for taking the Liverpool where he's about to take them to? When he came to Liverpool, how many players did he sign?
Oh,
Slot.
one, Kaiser.
What's Kier's input to Arne Slot's? No Premier League goals.
Nothing. He won't play in the Carabao Cup, I believe.
No Premier League goals. So essentially,
He doesn't play in the Premier. I don't think.
Essentially, that's Klopp's team. That's Klopp's captain.
What we're saying here? All right then. Okay then.
What you're giving? What I'm saying is,
let me say something to you, because what you're saying here, you're not saying that bag of rubbish. So when Mikel Arteta take over Unai Emery, Arsene Wenger team, they could have finished fourth in the Premier League. Yeah, you have the opportunity to finish fourth, and only finish eighth.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, then put that aside, because guess what? He never start with that team. He never get a fresh start in the summer to bring the team into preseason.
Didn't have a preseason. That's right.
Yes. So you cannot compare. You will be a dumbass if you're going to compare Arne Slot take over in the summer, which him can coach the for that 6 weeks, 5 weeks. He can coach the player them, look at the player them and see how he want to play and put that down. So okay, this is how we're going to play this season. Yeah, Mikel Arteta didn't have that. Mikel Arteta come in the middle of the season. Yeah. So what I'm saying here, you cannot give Jurgen Klopp any credit. You cannot give him credit for saying, you know what, you leave a damn good team there and the man advance on it and make it even better, because that team that you leave, you actually make them finish third. Yeah, behind Arsenal and Man City. Now a next man come in, yeah, a start of the season, yeah, and make that team going to finish actually in win the Premier League in February. Because basically,
I'm just using your point against you, brother, because I'm talking about the credit line. But anyway, we'll move.
How can you give Mikel Arteta like I said, you can give Jurgen Klopp credit for the team that him left there. He leave a good team there. Just want a good manager to come there and structure it properly. With the same team that him leave there, yes, you're giving credit for that, to leave a damn good team there. Yeah, just like how people. All right then. Listen, look. I'm gonna slaughter you now. 2013, 2012, 2013. Yeah. Sir Alex Ferguson used that team and win the Premier League. Yeah, and then David Moyes come in with that the same team. I think him add to it. And what did he do? Because I think David Moyes will buy Fellaini and play like that. I believe. I'm not sure. Don't quote me.
He brought Fellaini from Everton.
Yeah. So when David Moyes come in, they have to sack him at the end of the season, before the end of the season. But remember, even though people say that is the worst Man U team, Sir Alex Ferguson win the Premier League with that team. Now go back, yeah, to Arne Slot and Jurgen Klopp, yeah. Jurgen Klopp leave a team that didn't win the Premier League that year, but they come.
But 9 of their players have.
Yes. Okay then, but the whole 24 a Man U player did win the Premier League. Yeah. When Tingy take over. Yeah. When David Moyes take over. So what I'm trying to say to you, when you take over a team in the summer, whatever you do and finish with that team, it is your fault.
They're not okay. To a degree, I agree with you. To a degree, I agree with you.
You start to agree.
No, because I think me and you, there's a middle that sometimes that me and you can reach, but up here and down there, do you understand? I can agree with that. But so let me ask you this: how close are we? How close are we to winning a major trophy?
With Arteta miles away.
Who are you bringing in?
like I tell you who's available. There's every manager out
No,
there.
but who are you bringing in? Because
All right, then there is Xavi. I would love to see Xavi come at the club. I would love to see even Zidane.
Xavi Alonso,
No. Xavi, I said Xavi from Barcelona.
Barcelona.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I would love to see Zidane is there available. Even though you have so much manager out there that's available.
No, but I'm saying who you want. Don't tell me all these lists. Give me who. I'm surely you have.
If with that team that is there right now, Xavier Ariola. No, if I have a choice right now, I would have give a manager. The manager would have give a 3-year contract right now, coming the end of next 2025-26. I would have go to Fenerbahce and I would have get Jose Mourinho.
Bro, fuck off, brother. Hey, fuck, bro. Slap yourself, bro.
I would
Slap
bring him
yourself.
in. I would
Slap
bring him
yourself.
in.
Slap
Hold on. I would bring him in, and I know Jose Mourinho that come in and win or something, and then he would have put Cranky in them place because we need somebody to put Cranky in their place. Put Cranky in their place, win or something, and then he will left. But guess what? He will leave us winning something.
Mourinho.
Yes, I don't care. I want to see my club. What about
Mourinho.
Can Mikel Arteta even go near Mourinho? Not even shadow. I wouldn't even say shadow. I don't even know where to put him. He could not walk.
Brother, what you gone left? I was with you, but you gone left. You gone left all the time. It's like you know them people, yeah, that have 9 months to name their children, to give them a good name, and in that time, when the baby's born, they just give them some shabby, dumb name. You've had all this time to come up with a good name, a viable manager. Mourinho, brother. This brother, where's your pride? First of all, where's your pride? This brother has cast out one of our most successful manager at the club. This brother hates this club. He's stuck middle fingers at Arsenal. All because of what you want to bring back Mourinho.
The man telling the truth. Because the man telling the truth. That's what I don't like to hear, the truth. Because the man said Arsene Wenger is a specialist in failure at the time when him come in. At the time when him come in, I'm not talking about the past before him come. He's talking about since he come in, 2003, I believe Mourinho come in. Yeah? Am I right?
2004. 2004.
Whatever. Since that time, the man stated that Arsene Wenger is a specialist in failure, and it's the truth because he was failing at the time.
So based on Mourinho's past, yeah, you want to bring him to Arsenal.
The only place Mourinho go and fail is that shithouse, the Toilet Stadium. That's the only place him go and fail.
So and based on Mourinho's
what I'm saying here, I don't care what nobody want to say. What I'm saying here, if that we could get back to winning ways, give him an opportunity, give him the chance, and he will bring us trophy and bring us back. I care what anybody want to say his part. He can still know the Premier League. He went to Manchester United and win a European League and an FA Cup. Yeah.
This guy says AMSN says give me Mourinho at his prime at Chelsea any day, but Mourinho is unfortunately not the same. He's not the same manager anymore. You're still living.
You know that. Oh, you know that.
Because how do I know that? Because he's in the Turkish league.
All right then. Let me ask you.
Turkish league.
Mourinho go everywhere.
Mourinho's in the Turkish league.
Hold on. Do you know that Mourinho? Yeah. Nobody in football history can speak to Mourinho as much as I want to say Pep Guardiola played the best football rated. He cannot speak to Mourinho. Mourinho is a king of Europe. Did you know that? Mourinho is the only manager is the king of Europe. Everywhere that guy go, that guy win trophy. That guy win Europa League, Champions League, and
when last did he win all these things?
He just win you the Conference League with in Italy with AC Milan. What, a season and a half ago, a season or 2 seasons ago? He just win it there. He just win it. So you have to remember.
So you're going to okay. Let me just hear you out. Yeah. So we're going to play. We're going to have Mourinho, and then we're going to have Saliba. We're going to have all our defensive backline. And so what do you want him to come to win? Because when we had a manager that had equally the same pedigree as Mourinho, Emery, yeah, let's go back to that.
No. As much as I rate Emery, it's not the same equal pedigree.
No, but he's won
No,
the same.
No. Emery is a king of European League. He's a king of European League. Yes, give him that. But it's not the same because Mourinho win Premier League, Mourinho win La Liga, Mourinho win everyone going to win apart from Tottenham.
Mourinho not even a nightmare. Brother.
Whatever people want to say,
No. Hold on, read that in English, bro. But read that in English. Read it loud.
Nightmare Carfu call him the Emery of football, the enemy of football. Whatever I'm saying to you for a short term, I don't care what. And you ask me a question,
Yeah.
I don't care. Give me Mourinho. At least I know I will win something, and he will just make the cranky know and put them in their place, and he will do. People gonna say, but guess what? He will win us something. He will win us something. We have a manager that win us nothing. I was sticking with him. So why not give Mourinho a chance? Mikel Arteta don't know nothing about management. Him sit on the bench with Pep Guardiola and whisper, and Pep said, I don't want to hear that fuckery. Sit down right there and shut up. And then we said, oh, and beside a Pep, let me run go get him at the best manager, Ross. Wait, what can he win? What can he win? What glory can he bring to Arsenal? The first opportunity the man take us to a semi-final in a Carabao Cup, two-legged final. Yeah? Eddie Hall will him and slap him 2 years as in him house. In him house. And then bring him back a theme house, Eddie Hall house, and kick him to two. How much you get beaten by again? 2 or you not even know. You see, that's so embarrassing. Is that not embarrassing? You're talking about going to Baku, yeah, with a damn good Chelsea side.
A final, G. I don't count that. A final's a final.
Oh, you don't count that.
Because people remember finals. Nobody remembers semi-finals and who didn't get to finals, bro. So that don't matter. But hold on. Yeah. Let me try and wrap this up because we've been there. I'm gonna ask you one final thing, yard man. Yeah. I'm gonna give you a list. Where's the damn list? I'm gonna give you a list of players this season because I was talking to one of my guys in a WhatsApp group here, and he was saying, "Hold on, there you go. I don't know if you can see this.
Yeah, I can see that.
So forget the let me get this mouse on this side, man. Yeah, there you go.
Bring it back down.
Bring it down.
Yeah.
So so which of these players would you keep?
Martinelli. I'll keep Martinelli. I'll keep Kieran Tierney, and everybody else can bug off.
You keep Martinelli
and Kieran Tierney. You
keep Tierney?
Yeah.
So let me see who's on the list.
Hold on. Why you just said Tierney? Why? Why just said Kieran Tierney? Why? Like you're surprised? Like he's not good enough?
Injuries, bro. Brother don't play.
So what? He's fit and ready now. Let me tell you something, yeah? Go on, talk about this team first.
Now let's talk. Okay, so you're keeping Tierney,
yeah,
Martinelli.
Partey would have been a bench player for me, wouldn't be a starter. Sterling is lonely, so I'm gonna go back. Zinchenko is I will if I don't get to sell him, if I have to keep him, I will play him in midfield. If I have to keep him, if I don't sell him, Jesus is injured and he's gonna get injured. He's past the sell by date now. Send him back to Brazil or even to the Qatar or Dubai. So what if I'm forgetting Saudi? Send him to Saudi. Tomiyasu is not going to play this season again. We have so many right back and left back. We don't really need him. Trossard look like he's going to go out and going to Saudi as well. Jorginho, no, because we need something better than Jorginho. Kibio, I know I sit on the fence with Kibio because if you get a good manager, I think he's a good defender. I watch him in the World Cup and I think he's a good defender. So I sit on the fence with Kibio. But I would definitely keep Kieran Tierney. Why I keep Kieran Tierney is because Kieran Tierney is an overlapping defender. And when you have an overlapping defender, like for me right now, yeah, going to Nottingham Forest, my starting 11 would have been Kieran Tierney. I would be David Ryan goal. Gabriel Saliba, um, um, Ben White, and Kieran Tierney. Yeah, midfield would be Partey and Declan Rice, and the three up front pick itself. If one near is not fit, then we use
Sterling.
Sterling. Yeah. So the reason why I say I would have used Kieran Tierney and Ben White is because they are the two most better defender we have waiting when we're talking about defending the overlapping. So Kieran Tierney going to be overlapping and putting ball in the box. So instead of we have Trossard out on the wing trying to beat a man, is inside the box. Give us more opportunity to score a goal. Instead of we have Ryan Sterling or Waneri outside there out of the box, we'll have Ben White putting in cross in the box because they're overlapping and they will get back. Yeah, because we don't have any centre forward, the most chance we can give ourselves to score a goal is have body in the box, and that is what we're short of. Having the more body we have in the box, the more opportunity we get to score. So using them two, yeah, with the overlapping and can get back in defense, that's why I would I use them, and that's why I keep Kieran Tierney, because when I see Kieran Tierney play with Martinelli. Martinelli is a different type of player because him give him that overlap. Him can run behind him. Martinelli can cut in because guess what? The defender gonna follow Kieran Tierney, yeah, running behind Martinelli. So thingy there. So Martinelli can cut in. So do you realize when Martinelli play, he's a much better player? You understand? Even though I know Kieran Tierney is going back to Celtics, I think Celtics actually get him, buy him back already. I think the deal has been done. Yeah, but I will keep him. I will keep Kieran Tierney because it's just that Mikel Arteta don't like the player, and he's a very damn good player. Because if you even have when Kieran Tierney is playing for Scotland, Scotland are
Scotland.
yeah, he's playing defense because Robertson is there. In playing defense, he can play in a back two. The guy is that good.
No, I like Tierney. To be honest with you, I would get rid of Tierney based on his injury record. The guy is not reliable. Injury wise, he's not reliable. When he plays, he's fantastic.
But
Do you
you still have
understand?
Jesus there.
Huh?
You still have Jesus there. Jesus is in injury
No,
problem.
Jesus is fucking off too, bro. I'm getting up the list.
So who you keeping there?
In that list, I'm keeping two in that list.
I wish two you keeping.
Martinelli and Partey in that list. That's for next season. Those are the only two.
So Partey is a starter.
No. I'm just keeping him. I haven't made up my mind. It depends what we do in the window, but I'm keeping Partey. I think he's played well this season. And I'm keeping Martinelli. Kivior hasn't played bad when we've needed him. He hasn't been the worst. Jorginho, we need to let him go to free up something else, man. Trossard, I'm tired of Trossard, man. Tomiyasu, I'm tired of him. Zini for me is probably the first on that list to get rid of. Zini for me is the first to get rid of. I can't with that brother. Sterling, of course, he can fuck off as well. So yeah, just Partey.
Oi, he's a Jamaican. Wait, watch him out. We can just send him back. Just say send him back. Watch him out. A Jamaican fan. You ain't gonna diss up my Jamaican brother like that. It's just
Are you saying fuck off in Jamaican?
It's just because Arteta doesn't give Sterling a run a game. Because we know
the brother useless, bro.
Because he's not getting a run a game.
Useless. He had a run of games at Chelsea. He was useless, bro. He's not the same. He's not the same player. I think that's the problem. He's not the same player. But yeah, that's the list there. But me, I'm done with Sterling, man. I'm done with Sterling. But anyway, peeps, hit the likes. I'm gonna end this. We've been on this almost 2 hours, brother, man. Listen. So what, we gotta do this again, yard man?
Anytime, man. Anytime. The timing. Once we can meet the timing, then we can do it, man. No problem.
Yeah?
Yeah, man. Don't say.
All right, listen, all right, brother. I appreciate you as always, man. If we can try to do this on a regular, then that would be be good. But big up yourself for coming through, man. As always. Listen, people, go and follow Yard Man. What's your Insta? I'm gonna
Yardman AFC in Insta and TikTok.
What the fuck did you just say?
I said on Insta and TikTok. Wait, no, the TikTok, fam.
I'm not, you're on TikTok. We doing them dances and that.
No, fam, TikTok is no. We need to go on TikTok, fam. It's TikTok is the one we need to go on, fam.
I swear.
Oh yeah, we need to be on TikTok, fam. TikTok is the bomb.
I'm on it, but I don't know how to use it, bro.
No, we're on TikTok, man. But you have to have like 1,000 or 100 followers, then you can go live.
I can go live. My TikTok goes live. I don't know how, but it goes live. I don't even think I even got 1,000, but
I don't have no, you have to have 1,000. I don't have
no, my thing goes live, bro. My TikTok goes live. Look, I don't even.
I don't, and one of my TikTok, I don't have 1,000 followers, and my one that I'm building for the Yardmans only. But yeah, TikTok, man, I will need to jump on TikTok more often because TikTok is the bomb, fam. TikTok is a money-making one, you know.
What? Yeah.
Yeah, TikTok is a money-making one.
Everyone keeps telling me that, but I don't know how to make no damn
Yeah,
money.
TikTok is a money-making one, but
YouTube.
yeah, man. But big up,
all right. But yeah, man, yeah, try follow him up. I'm gonna try put that in the thing so everyone can follow you. Listen, big up yourself, man. Enjoy that, man.
All right.
You go. Which game you going to next?
We're going away Nottingham Forest. Then, I don't even know. I don't even know. Cause remember, me and Belgium share a ticket in it, share a season ticket. So Belgium the Chelsea. So maybe I'm at the Chelsea game. Maybe Chelsea.
Whichever one it is,
If
bro.
you can't get me a ticket, just hook me up and let me know.
Cool. We'll talk to you about the season ticket thing anyway.
All right, then say no more.
Big up yourself, bro. Yeah. All right, cool.
I went from strict to stricto, strict. Understand? Only person I owe is myself. Strict. I went from strict